everybody, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some Disco Elysium, shall we? Well, here we are, in the Whirling in Rags, and here's my undercover police boss. Here are the cryptozoologist couple, and I can't even believe what I'm about to do, but it involves talking to Kuno again. And we're going to talk to Kuno about these traps, and we're going to get some answers from Kuno. I wonder if I can say anything to him about being a magnesium-based organism. I gotta talk to her somehow. Alright, here he is.
You missed a good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
Mm-hmm. That's what I heard.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Okay.
You need to act decisively. It's Kuno. Use Kuno words.
Wish I could have been here to see it. Now I have some questions.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, pigonaut.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing locusts? This would be an empathy check if I wanted to.
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
Interesting.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
That's true.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
The little one seems distraught.
Shut up, see.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
Now hold on, no one is lame here. Just tell me what happened.
Deny everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Oh boy.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
Lame. That rings some bells. Could this be connected to Night City?
Ah.
AKA the City of Rage.
Kuno, is this about Rage City?
Oh god, Kuno, no! It's gonna happen now. They're gonna make you lame.
The little one behind the fence takes her hat off.
Stop it, see. No one's gonna make anyone lame. Kuno's got this under control.
He's got it under control.
There's definitely something going on here. You should check out Kuno's shack. The one with the pig's head.
I will. I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Well, you okay. You do you, Kuno. The door that I need to get in is back there. And so that's another priority. What's this? It's crawling with locusts in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows.
Oh my goodness.
Like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants.
Did he build this for them?
Sounds like you found the locust, detective.
What is this?
Heaps of leaves are rotting among the mud-caked towers. Dozens of little locusts feed on them, buzzing away with vicious joy. Kuno has really outdone himself here.
Huh. So he's got a soft spot for locusts.
It's the work of a self-taught visionary.
I should go and ask him to stop then. Well, Kuno. We're on to you. We know you've got locusts in here. Something tells me, though, that even though I know this, Kuno isn't going to play nice and easy about anything. Alright, Kuno. Let's see what happened here. We have one skill point left. And we're saving it. Alright.
Kuno's like Kuno's dad. Kuno doesn't give a fuck about anything.
I'm sorry, Kuno. I know you took the Locust from the traps the cryptozoologist set up.
Yeah. Kuno took the bugs. So what?
You say you don't care, and then you build a whole town?
It's not Bugtown. It's the city of locusts. Locusts aren't just bug shit. They come out of the sky like a fucking shadow. Shit descends.
Uh-huh.
Stop!
She wails from behind the fence, then buries her face in her hands. Oh man, she doesn't like this.
Locust coming down like a shadow. This must be the night city he mentioned when you asked him where he's been.
So that in there is Night City?
Yeah. Locust City. City of rage. City of lights.
Okay.
There's a tug of war over the name of his fantastical city. It's almost too big for his imagination.
He's got a lot of names, it's true.
The girl forces herself to watch again, the corners of her eyes twitching from discomfort.
Oh, she hates this.
The lameness is causing her physical pain. The damage may be permanent.
City of Rage sounds like a cool place.
Kuno, the pig wants to help you. Oh, that's how lame it is. Please just don't say you're...
An artist. Maybe I am an artist.
He is.
You hear that, everyone? I'm a fucking artist now.
Did he just say I? Kuno usually calls Kuno, Kuno.
Hold on, did I hear you right? You said I.
Kuno made Kuno. Kuno says whatever the fuck he wants. There are no rules here, pig.
He steps closer.
I fucking say I when I wanna, and Kuno when I wanna. Kuno's free. Kuno's free to fucking die, bitch.
Oh, goodness. This talking to Kuno just takes years off your life.
This is what he sometimes does when things get tense.
That's great, Kuno. It's cool to make art.
Oh my god, Kuno! He's gonna make you totally lame in, like, 3 seconds. Don't let him, Kuno.
Yo, fuck you, see? Kuno can be what Kuno wants to be. Kuno's his own man. Kuno's free.
He tears at the buttons of his shirt, trying to rip them open. They don't give way.
Kuno made himself into Kuno. Kuno can make himself into anything. Kuno can make himself into a pig if he wants. Kuno can make himself into a... Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Wow.
Don't make yourself into a pig, Kuno. You'll have to take me away.
That depends on the choices you make, young girl.
Without a word, she disappears entirely behind the fence.
Oh, she's gone.
For once, the boy is lost for words. He turns completely red now, with splotches of white beginning to appear across his face.
Huh.
You got him. Now convince him to leave the cryptozoologist's traps alone.
I need you to stop taking Locust from the traps. No. I have to ask, what does the city of Locust mean?
It don't mean anything. It's shit. Kuno just likes to focus. Kuno likes to concentrate on shit. Build shit when he's zipping hard. Fuck.
He turns his face up to the heavens.
Pig, you really shouldn't have fucked with Kuno City. Now it's all fucking lame.
I need you to stop taking Locust from the traps.
I don't give a shit. I don't need the locusts anyway. Shit is all lame now. C was right.
Continue.
The girl's face appears again, above the fence, just long enough to make eye contact with Kuno.
What's gonna happen to the Locusts?
Kuno's gonna let the fucking locusts die.
Okay, now that's settled, I better be
The
off.
fuck are they trying to catch anyway? With the traps?
The Insulindian Phasmid.
He recognizes the name.
Wait, you know what it is?
Bitches think Kuno doesn't know shit. The fuck out of here. Kuno's tired of this shit.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does, yes, but what is art?
Excellent question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity.
It is.
It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment.
You got that right.
In short, art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
This is a very good and moving definition of art.
Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Would I fit into
To be
the art
honest,
world?
You have the exact features of the modern
I
artist.
do.
With that wild hair and those clothes. Perhaps you should try to write poetry someday and critique architecture.
I guess I have been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No vapid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic.
Yeah.
Half cop.
I want to be the art cop. Okay. If 50% art critic is what is needed to free me from more repetition, so be it.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trite and derivative artists and writers of the world.
That's right, I'm coming after you.
Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
I am the art cop. That's hilarious. Alright, so, I can go tell Lena and, God, the dude's name is escaping me. Lori or whatever it is, Moral, about Kuno stopping to mess with the Locusts.
Hello, officer.
Oh,
I think I
Morel.
almost have it. A new trap design, that is. I know you're skeptical, but I have a good feeling about this.
Good. Had a chat with this kid, Kuno. He promised to stop stealing the Locusts.
So it was just a child.
He purses his lips, crestfallen.
Thank you for telling us, sweetie. This is good news, right? It means we can try again.
That's right, Lena. Way to think optimistically about this savage blow to the case.
She acts chipper, but something's changed in her tone. A hidden worry.
Uh-oh.
Something is secretly gnawing at her confidence. It's not this Kuno kid or the missing locusts. It's something else.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you're right. We just need to restock the empty trap. Then we'll need to inspect the traps one more time. And then maybe we can.
Oh my god.
He has a 38-degree fever. His resilience has given way.
Oh man, you're sick, dude.
Darling, I told you to take it easy. You're getting sick. Maybe it's time to go home.
I think so.
You're right, you're right. We can come back next season when it's warmer.
Yep.
That's just something people tell themselves when they fail.
We've come too far to quit. I'm gonna restock the trap. Let's do this.
Really? It's too much, officer.
No, it's not.
What Morel means is we're grateful for your help.
She nods to her husband.
Here's a fresh fractured locust. They should slide right down the funnel. And thank you again. We will definitely mention you, should this lead to a discovery. I'm not talking co-discovery, of course, but...
I need co-discovery, Morel. I accept nothing else. You're talking to the art cop here. I'm going. Alright. So I can go reset the traps. I wonder if Shirtless Dude knows anything about the secret door that I'm supposed to bash down. Let me see if he has any new dialogue options. I could try this white check on composure. Legendary.
Could he be a member of the
We got it.
homosexual underground?
I don't think he's from the homosexual underground. I think he's as far overground as you can be.
Just pointing it out. We're not talking about some kind of cult with members here. You made it up.
Are you part of the underground?
The homosexual underground?
The smoker sits up immediately, his eyes wide and amused, surprised. A honeyed smile lingers on his
Why,
lips.
yes, I am, officer. Why? Do you want to investigate?
Yes, I want to hear more about this.
Oh, it's a pleasure group. A sub rosa pleasure group congregating in cellars under the cover of night. Saturday night. Sometimes even Friday night.
What about Thursday
Or
night?
Thursday night. Sometimes the congregating doesn't even end. It carries on into our daily life.
This is hilarious. Harry could just ask, like, yeah, but what does it mean? Like, what do you do? How do you? What goes on there?
Oh, we're ambitious. We want to destroy the last vestiges of meaning, the last things people in Revachol have to hold on to, the true symbols of security, the meaning of man and woman, mother and father, their marriage.
Uh-huh.
Everything will be constantly shifting and moving under our rule. The future will belong to a circus of identities just spinning around, surreal and unreal. You won't even know who you are anymore.
That's kind of where I am now. Does it have anything to do with disco?
Yes, we listen to a lot of disco. Some say we engineered disco to spread our vision of a vertiginous, ever-changing society, where all there is a razzle-dazzle of gold.
Wow.
We are going to change the family unit with all this razzmatazz and finger dancing.
Good.
And with mysteries. Of course, the mysteries are also of sexual nature, very esoteric.
I do like disco. Maybe I should get into
You can't
it.
just get into it. You have to be born into it. One is either already in the homosexual movement or forever excluded from it.
All right, I'm not in. Seeing as how I was previously in a relationship with a female.
Sure thing, officer. What do you want to know next?
Leave.
Bye-bye, gendarme.
Bye-bye. I learned about the underground, everybody, and now I can learn that thought. I'm getting some good thoughts here. I've got underground. I've got art cop. Harry can go a whole lot of ways. Alright, so... I mean, one thing I could obviously do is... travel to the shacks and throw down the last... Like, refill the traps. And just take care of this cryptozoologist quest. Like, put this on... complete lockdown. First, restock the trap you left empty before. The trick is to remember which one it was. It was the one that was closest. Box with locusts. It was the trap that was closest. To the town. But unfortunately, even though I know that, getting there isn't easy. Yeah, it was right around here. It is. Here it is. This one. This is because it's the one that Kuno messed up.
The trap stands empty amongst the reeds.
Yep.
No insect sounds or movement around. Only the reeds, melancholy rustling. Rain drips from the netting of the trap.
God, what a scene. It's cold. It's raining. I'm standing out here in my ridiculous outfit, putting locusts in a trap to capture a potentially imaginary Insulindian phasmid.
The locusts, dazed from being transported, slowly begin to acclimate to their new surroundings.
Good.
They're not really going to get the chance to get comfortable here.
I don't think they would. Now what do I do? Oh, I have to go back and tell her that I did that? Okay, can I travel from here? No. Not yet. I can run, though. It's pretty easy now that I can get across the waterfront. We can get to the whirling. I am spending so much time and attention on the cryptozoologists. It's pretty funny. I just want to help Lena. She's a nice lady. I hope she's not like, I have something to tell you. I made up the whole Insulindian Phasmid thing a long time ago. Alright. Morel must be resting. I restocked the trap.
Hello, dear. It's good to see a familiar face.
Oh, thanks. Where's Morel?
Thank you for doing that, dear. Morel still isn't feeling well. I convinced him to stay at Gary's to get some rest.
Gary's.
I'm afraid the cold has really gotten to him.
Only the hardcore players left, huh? It's probably for the best. It's awfully cold out there on those reeds.
I'm sorry, dear. You've had to drudge through them so many times. Such is field work. A young person's game, as they say.
Uh-huh.
Her voice is shaky. What is going on here?
Yeah, what is going on here? So who's going to check the
Morel
traps?
will eventually, or we'll talk Gary into going back out, perhaps.
Once more onto the breach, then. Take it on with undue optimism.
That really is too much, sweetie. Thank you for your dedication, but I can see you're coming down with a cough yourself.
Very strange. Why is she not letting you do this? It's like she's given up.
Lena, what's wrong? You seem different.
Different? How?
The half-moons of her glasses reflect you as she looks up at you.
Answering a question with a question, for example. Defensive isn't her usual style.
You've given up on the Phasmid.
I'm in doubt, sweetie. That's all. Everyone is now and then.
You're in doubt about what?
It's a strange feeling. I haven't really told this to anyone, but you are a police officer.
Technically.
Do you ever wonder if some lovely story from your childhood is just that? A story? Or a dream? Seeing the Insulindian Phasmid was just a story I used to tell people. I didn't really think about whether it was real or not.
Oh my gosh. See, she may have dreamed it. See, this is what I was worried about. But Morel told me you'd seen it. You also told me.
Morel's so proud of it. He always tells everyone.
You seem to really believe it happened. Doesn't that count for something?
No, sweetie. There's more to it than that. Morel was so eager to believe my story was evidence of the Phasmid's existence, that I'm some queen of the cryptozoologists. That, and for years his belief made me believe too.
Uh-oh.
But now, we're both getting old and he's still working himself sick out in those reeds looking for it. But what if I was just wrong? I think I was.
Do I want to try this? It can't be retried. I don't want to fail. It's a false memory. Thing is, you're not sure you made it up either.
I'm not sure of anything. Sometimes I still see it, you know. The real memory. Not the memory of the memory, but it's so hard to tell the two apart. Either way, I should go. Poor Morel is running a fever, and I need to get him home to Jamrock before we overstay our welcome with Gary.
Are you sure you don't need help getting to Gary's?
Oh no, thank you, but I can get there on my own. This old thing is gas-powered.
Gas-powered?
And then a taxi home.
What kind
It's
of
not so
wheelchair are we talking about? You do that. I'll check traps one more time.
Oh, sweetie. Please don't get stuck on a dream. Take it from me and Morel.
I'm gonna find it.
No one can stop you from finding the Phasmid.
Can I have your address? just in case there's news.
Okay, it's 1113 Tabernacle Road, Jamrock, but
The rest of it is pretty grim. Thanks for bringing some light.
you're welcome, sweetie. I'm glad it helped you, even though it turned out to be a...
The sentence remains unfinished.
A waste of time.
No, it was fun. It was an adventure.
A lie?
No.
Like that, she drives off. The gas engine putters quietly as she gets to the doors, then pushes them open. Outside, it's raining.
I mean, the sound effect of the gas-powered wheelchair is terrifying. She could run people over. Well, it's almost the end of the cryptozoologist quest line, but we can check those traps and maybe find it. We'll see how that goes. So let's go out and check this doorway. I suppose it's the right time to do this, given that Kim isn't here. I don't know what his feelings about doing this forever are. I don't really like helping that guy either. I would like to help Joyce instead, but I've just been able to make no headway on the lady driver at all. Oh, can she talk to me about the inside of the house, I wonder?
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
Yeah, I found a way into the doomed commercial area.
Oh, that's great. I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
I hope so. I'm going to deduce something now.
The
Yes.
girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Yeah, why is that? Hey, why do you keep your hands
What do you
folded?
mean, sir?
She looks wary. You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
You bite your
You
nails.
knew this from me keeping my hands folded.
There were a few other
Well,
hints.
That proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Want more? I bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I've got a few reasons in
She
mind.
nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no riches without personal sacrifice. You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in
It
town.
was okay, sir.
She's still got a rebellious streak.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You think so? Fine, do better. Deduce something about me.
You're quite sober.
That's true. How do you know I'm usually not?
Because you usually aren't.
And I'm having a grand
I sure
time.
hope you are, sir.
She rubs her nose.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She
Assaulted?
smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar, somehow. There's something you're missing.
Suggestion. Let me... Do I have anything that would boost this? See you around. Let me see if I have any clothing that would boost this. Suggestion. Right now, I don't have any plus or minus to suggestion. Okay. That does. Okay. Touche. My coat is unreal, by the way. And then... No. Equip this to play tapes. That's right, I can play tapes. I got nothing else. So I can try this now and see if it's
Ace
better.
Detective. Are you here for more books?
I am.
Because you know
Yes,
each other.
we got it.
She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Hang on, so you know me. We've met before.
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time.
She sways back and forth on her feet.
You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir.
Oh my god.
Apologising to everyone. I don't really understand what you've done wrong.
Did I talk to you?
Of course, you stopped by a few times. You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
What do you mean? I look terrible. Thanks, I'm trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes?
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
Oh boy.
The swiveling eyes of a loony drug addict.
That was me.
That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too.
So why didn't you tell me you knew me to begin with?
I didn't know I had to do that.
Thanks, I've learned something about myself
I'm glad I
today.
could help you, sir.
That's terrible. Leave. Well, alright, that didn't go so badly, but let me change back into my other outfit that I was wearing. Yeah, probably this one. There we go. Looking good. Alright, let me go back around. I guess I could put on all my plus perception stuff and walk around to look for anything in the doomed area. Maybe? Maybe that would help. I could sneak up on my friend. Alright, so I'm going to do this, and I know that it's shady and I shouldn't be helping Everard, but let's just see what happens. You hear the sound of running water. Someone's washing dishes.
The door has braved the elements for decades. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and so is the knocker, shaped like a lion's head.
Press your ear against the
Someone
door.
is moving around in the apartment. You hear the water being turned off and the sound of dishes clinking together. The tenant must be cleaning up. That means you're too late. Nothing more to do here.
Huh.
Better report back to Everard.
Really? Knock on the door.
No answer.
I know you're in
No
there.
answer.
Open it.
The key stops midway in the lock. Something's blocking its path. Not a sound is coming from the apartment. The tenant's key is in the lock.
I know you're in
No
there.
answer. Not a sound.
Leave.
As you turn to leave, you hear footsteps on the other side. Yes, someone's definitely home.
They are blocking me.
Maybe it's a good thing you didn't get to open this stranger's door. Go talk with Everard. Tell him what happened.
Okay, well that actually worked out well. I didn't have to do anything that seems really bad. There is somebody in there. I alerted them to my presence. I probably shouldn't have done that. Like, maybe I could have just stopped after hearing them in there, but I went the full way. Let me check with... Let me see. Let me check with Joyce really fast. Just see if there's any new dialogue here. Probably not. By the way, I've talked to Everett
You
Clare.
have? And how did you like Mr. Clare?
He's a beautiful man. Beautiful and just. It's not important if I liked him. I was doing my job.
Of course, Detective. Excuse me for implying otherwise.
Right.
I don't expect you to share anything he told you with me. I'm not a corrupt verm myself. However, if you felt like passing some information, how could I stop you? Are we not human? Are we not curious to hear another person's take? It's only natural. We would only be gossiping.
Right.
Intellectually speaking, It would be quite interesting to hear what she has to say about these things.
I helped him turn up the heat on the
Did
borscht.
you now? What sort of borscht is he making?
The cook makes it to keep the strikers drunk, helps them strike.
The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it?
Nope, you misunderstand. I turn the knob like this, down.
Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the strike brew down. For the sake of our professional relationship.
Exactly, Joyce.
And because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else?
He's helping me find my gun.
Oh. That's so helpful of him.
Yes.
So very, very helpful. And how is that going? Do you have any leads on that gun?
Mr. Everett says it's almost ready to be found soon.
Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard?
Perhaps he is.
Yeah, he definitely is. I'd rather talk to you about something else. That's all I heard.
Detective. Should something come up later down the road, don't be afraid to drop by for a chat.
I won't. I like chatting, and I like spilling the
Until
beans
then,
about
is there anything I can help you with?
our good buddy. I spoke with the
Word has
guys.
travelled, yes, but nothing.
One of the tall buildings overlooking the roundabout. It would give them a read on the entire quarter.
Thank you.
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Look, I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagance.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copper type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
No, I'm art cop. Why not send out the telefax? I'm not ashamed.
Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
Oh man, I'm getting so many thoughts. And I got another skill point. So we leveled up, we got a new thought. One of the tall buildings by the roundabout. Oh, what's that? Wait a minute. How can I get over there? Interesting. Curious. I guess I could go in the building to get up there. What is that? The curtains shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. Interesting. Someone was in there. Okay. And then now, when I think about it... let me go in here. Did I talk to Cindy about the tattoos? Does she even want to talk about that? Probably not. Take me to the balcony. Put points into endurance if you're low on health. Yeah, that would be helpful. I have the worst health. I have 2. I might want 1 more hit point here. Alright, and this dude is not here, right?
This door is made of metal. No one answered.
Yeah, he's in the bar. Okay. And then I can't get there from here. Okay. What is this? Like, this door. It's just locked up tight. Can I try my pry bar? Oh, I broke my pry bar. That's right. And I haven't been able to find a replacement. Oh, forgot about that. Tragic. Really? Hey, what are these shoes doing here? When did these get here? Oh. They were always there? There's just money there? Oh. Oh, look at all that money. My goodness, how'd all that get in there?
You hear someone walk a poor communard from the... It's generally easier.
Yeah, I don't have a reason. I was just trying. Alright, well, cool. We got some money there, at least. A lot of money, actually. Okay, let me talk to Cindy really fast.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Catch you later. Now, I can't really talk to her about it, unfortunately. And then... it doesn't seem to want to let me go up higher. Okay. Well... it's a shame, but it was worth a try. I'm going to go back really quickly and put on all my perception stuff and checked out the doomed area with the depressing gym. We always have tomorrow when we get Kim back and we can check the body. And, you know, tie up that one. I could go talk to Everett, but it's getting later. I don't know if he's still going to be there or not. Let's get in here. And we'll go in here. Alright, so what I want to do in here is toss on all my plus perception gear, if I have any. That's minus perception. Minus. Oh, maybe I lied about that. Maybe all I have is minus perception. I kind of thought that these were plus, but they are encyclopedia, which is not what I'm looking for. I don't have a single thing, except for what I'm wearing, that gives a plus to perception. I'm ruined. I could try to lift the weights, but that didn't go well. How do I get there? I mean, there is something over there, but I can't figure out how to do that. You know what? I need my flashlight. Oh my gosh. I couldn't go through unless I had my flashlight. Yes! Wild animals stare at you in the dark, stuffed and mounted. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Yes. Airship rotors covered in spiderwebs. They remind you of blades. Oh my god, this is a really creepy place. A naked mannequin torso. A strange yellow color. Oh, there's some cash. Don't mind if I do. Blue velvet, soft to the touch. Moth bitten. Oh, what's in his filing cabinet? Cash money. Alright, let's go over here. And in this room. And steel rotor blades bearing a Slipstream logo. Production schedule. Filament memory. Price. Huh. 10. So I can sell it for 10? Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer.
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I don't get it.
Look, the skis and rotor blades both bear the same slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other.
But the question is, which did they start with and which did they pivot to?
That's a good question.
What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad.
Reality is ruthless.
It is. Alright, let's poke around over here. Okay. And let's see, how do we get up here? Oh, but where are the clothes it used to display? Yeah, the mannequin clothes. What is this? Chalkboard?
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes, like some ancient cave mural.
What is that in the middle? It looks like a elf with a sword. Is this like somebody's D&D campaign?
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board.
Inspect the drawings?
These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins, casting wax-based magic.
Wax-based magic.
Translucent welkins, with organs shining under their skin. And even ether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space.
Okay.
You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin.
I should.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however.
Examine it. This is important.
It's Varahamira.
Varahamira.
His face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a Welkin supremacist.
Oh no.
The note says, all non-Welkin races will be purged.
Touché.
The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged. Imagine a world filled only with Welkin, Green Welkin, Dread Welkin, and the High Welkin to rule them all.
What a place that would be.
Your eyes glide over 4 sections of the imposing green chalkboard.
Let's check out the photos.
The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms.
Okay.
Dead trees grown in under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried up riverbeds, abandoned in a storm. Animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones.
Okay.
You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden.
Wow.
A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun, drifting through the universe."
Now that would be something, for a planet to become untethered from its sun and drift through the universe. The collision that would eventually cause would not be good. What's the schedule?
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid, the grand scheme of production and money. It looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years ago, but failed.
Interesting. What happened?
As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield in the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region.
Sounds like the mini-me's stopped happening.
Looks like they didn't make it.
Yeah, I could have told you that from just looking around the room.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, See the prod schedule filament for details.
Hey, I have that. I found that. Inspect the
The
notes.
handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: Call in, Tune out, Wirral Untethered, and Heat Death of the Universe.
Ah, heat death of the universe.
The full text reads, Heat Death of the Universe is the new black. Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s.
Now we're on to it. It is a role-playing system. Leave. That is hilarious. Okay, what's in here? What is this?
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
Okay.
This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer.
Oh, great. Turn it
The
on.
machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open.
Look inside the
It's
compartment.
empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected.
Yeah.
The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment.
Insert the production
Like
schedule.
a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking.
Press play.
A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum.
Fabric?
The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good evening, Fortress Accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
Huh.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What is the production
The
schedule?
filament you have inserted into the reader.
Ah, thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
This is the police. Please open this.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
Okay.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
I don't know it.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
They do, don't they?
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why did you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
You hear her flip through a catalog before she reads out with studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
Call-in radio games.
That's not bad.
And what's that, this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
What are you, a machine, or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old, and my name is Yvonne.
Aw, Yvonne. But where are you? How did you know where I
I
am?
work as a repeater at the East Insulindian Repeater Station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident.
I see.
As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
Okay.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident.
Oh my goodness. Not right now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Press print.
Nothing happens.
Leave. Well, goodness gracious. I was not expecting to talk to a 74-year-old woman through a computer radio system. But that's what happened in the haunted area of the doomed capital. The doomed consumer district headquarters. Amazing. So everyone, I'm going to stop the episode here, and what we'll need to do next time is try to find the password, try to get in, investigate this further, and then finish up some odds and ends until it's time to go sleep in our seaside shack, and Kim will come back after delivering the body to the police station. Thank you everyone so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you next time in Let's Play Disco Elysium. Take care.